For centuries, magicians have mesmerized audiences with their incredible illusions and tricks that seem to defy the laws of physics. From making objects disappear into thin air to levitating in mid-air, these tricks have left people wondering how they were done. In this video, we will reveal the secrets behind these amazing feats of magic. Get ready to be amazed as we uncover the mystery behind the world's most famous magic tricks. But before that, be sure to like and share this video, and subscribe to the channel to see more of our future uploads. Let's get started. Magic trick number 10. The disappearing elephant. Our first trick on the list is the disappearing elephant. This classic illusion was made famous by P.T. Selbit, a British illusionist. The trick involves making an elephant disappear from the stage in front of a live audience. But how? The disappearing elephant is a classic magic trick that has been performed for over a century. It involves a large elephant being led into a cage or box on stage. The magician then performs a series of tricks, including waving a wand or throwing a sheet over the cage, before revealing that the elephant has disappeared. The secret to the trick lies in using hidden compartments and clever misdirection. The cage or box is designed to contain secret panels or false bottoms, which allow the elephant to be hidden from view. Meanwhile, the magician distracts the audience with flashy movements and words, preventing them from noticing the elephant's disappearance. Despite its longevity, the disappearing elephant trick remains a crowd pleaser and a testament to the ingenuity of magic tricks. Magic trick number 9. The Levitating Woman. Next up on our list is the Levitating Woman trick. The illusion has been performed by many magicians over the years, but the most famous version was done by David Copperfield. This illusion has been performed by many magicians over the years, but the most famous version was done by David Copperfield. The Levitating Woman is a classic magic trick that has been performed by magicians for decades. The illusion involves a woman appearing to float in midair, defying gravity. The performer will typically start by laying a platform or board on the stage, and have the woman lie down on top of it. They will then cover the woman with a sheet or a cloth and remove the platform, giving the illusion that the woman is floating. In reality, the trick involves a hidden support system that holds the woman up while remaining hidden from view. This can be accomplished through the use of a sturdy harness or a system of wires and pulleys that are strategically placed to give the illusion of levitation. The performer will then use misdirection and other techniques to distract the audience's attention away from the support system and maintain the illusion. Magic trick number 8. The Sawing a Woman in Half. The Sawing a Woman in Half trick is one of the most famous magic tricks of all time. It was first performed by P.T. Selbit and has since been performed by many magicians around the world. The Sawing a Woman in Half trick is a classic illusion in magic shows. The magician places a woman in a box and proceeds to saw the box in half, supposedly cutting the woman in half as well. The trick relies on various methods of misdirection and illusion to make it seem like the woman is actually being sawed in half. One common method is to have a false bottom in the box, allowing the woman to curl up and hide her legs while the top half of her body appears to be sawed in half. Another method involves using two boxes, with a woman shifting from one box to the other during the trick. The saw itself may also be designed to give the appearance of cutting, without actually doing so. Overall, the Sawing a Woman in Half trick is a testament to the skill and creativity of magicians in creating illusions that leave the audiences spellbound. Magic trick number 7. The Escape Artist. The Escape Artist magic trick is a thrilling and suspenseful illusion in which the performer appears to escape from a locked container or restraint. The trick begins with the magician being handcuffed or placed inside a sealed container, such as a locked trunk or a straitjacket. The performer must then use their skills and dexterity to escape from the restraints or container within a certain time limit. The key to the trick is misdirection, which is used to distract the audience while the performer secretly frees themselves. The magician may use a variety of techniques to create this misdirection, such as theatrical flourishes, dramatic music, or even assistants who perform a distracting routine. The escape artist trick requires extensive practice and physical fitness, often involving contorting the body in unusual ways or holding one's breath for an extended period. The successful execution of this trick requires a combination of showmanship, skill, and sheer nerve. Magic trick number 6. The Disappearing Statue of Liberty. The Disappearing Statue of Liberty is a classic magic trick in which the performer appears to make the famous statue vanish before the audience's eyes. The trick typically begins with the magician presenting the miniature replica of the statue to the audience, and then placing it into the box. The box is then covered with a cloth and the magician recites a few magic words. When the cloth is removed, the statue has vanished, leaving the audience amazed. The trick relies on the use of misdirection and sleight of hand. The magician may use hidden compartments in the box or other props to make the statue seem to disappear, or they may use distraction techniques to divert the audience's attention away from the trick's mechanics. The Disappearing Statue of Liberty is a beloved classic of magic and continues to mystify audiences around the world. Magic trick number 5. The floating ball. The floating ball magic trick is a classic illusion that involves a magician making a ball float in mid-air. The trick usually begins with a magician showing the ball to the audience and then placing it on a table. The magician then makes a few magical gestures and commands the ball to rise, which it does, floating in mid-air. The magician can then make the ball move around, change directions, and even disappear, only to reappear in their hand or another location. The trick is typically achieved through the use of invisible threads or wires that are carefully concealed from the audience. The magician uses their skill to control the movement of the ball through these hidden wires, creating the illusion of a floating ball. Magic trick number 4. The zombie. The zombie is a classic magic trick that has been around for many years. The trick involves making a small object, such as a ball, float in midair and move around the magician's hands. The zombie magic trick is a classic illusion that involves a small cloth-covered table, a metal gimmick, and a zombie ball. The magician appears to make the ball float in the air, moving it in various patterns without touching it. The trick relies on the use of a thin wire attached to the ball and concealed within the gimmick, allowing the magician to control the ball's movement through subtle movements of the gimmick. The cloth covering the table helps to conceal the wire and gimmick from the audience's view. With practice, the magician can make the zombie ball appear to defy gravity, creating a spooky and mesmerizing effect that captivates the audiences. Magic trick number 3. The linking rings. The linking rings is a classic illusion that has been performed by magicians for many years. The trick involves linking solid metal rings together and then unlinking them in front of a live audience. The magician begins by showing a set of solid metal rings that are not connected in any way. They then proceed to interlock the rings in various patterns and configurations, seemingly defying the laws of physics. The rings can be linked and unlinked instantly, pass through each other, and even magically multiply in number. The trick requires dexterity and precise timing to create the illusion that the rings are solid and impenetrable. With skillful execution, the linking rings is a mesmerizing and timeless magic trick that never fails to leave audiences amazed and wondering how it was done. Magic trick number 2. The card trick. The card trick is a classic magic trick that has been performed for decades. It involves the magician asking a participant to select a card from a deck, remember it, and then place it back in the deck. The magician begins to reveal the selected card. There are many variations to the trick, but one common method involves the magician using sleight of hand to control the selected card to the top or bottom of the deck. The magician then either reveals the card directly or performs a series of illusions to make the card appear in unexpected places, such as in the participant's pocket or in a sealed envelope. The key to the trick is misdirection and skillful manipulation of the cards. With practice, a skilled magician can perform the trick seamlessly, leaving the audience amazed and wondering how it was done. Magic trick number 1. The vanishing birdcage. The vanishing birdcage is a classic magic trick that has been entertaining audiences for many years. The performer displays a small birdcage, which is clearly empty. They then place a small bird into the cage and close the door. After a few magic words and some dramatic gestures, the performer then opens the cage, only to find that the bird has vanished without a trace. The secret behind the trick is a hidden compartment within the birdcage that allows the bird to be secretly removed while the performer appears to be holding it. This compartment is typically located behind a mirror or other secret mechanism that allows for the quick and seamless removal of the bird. Overall, the vanishing birdcage is a classic and impressive magic trick that requires both skill and showmanship to pull off successfully. And that's it for the world's 10 most famous magic tricks. Let us know in the comments what you guys think about these tricks. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also, do subscribe to the channel to see more interesting videos like this. Until our next one.